right now. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
excited
long
again.
time no hear from.
Yeah, I was quite busy, but now I'm completely available for you, man.
What is your time out there in the Bangladesh?
It's now 10:36 p.m.
10:36 p.m.
Yeah, you may see this time, right? 10:37 p.m. See
Okay.
this one?
My time is 11:37 a.m. in the morning.
Oh,
So that means you're
that means
11 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I can say,
yeah,
yeah.
that means 12 hours difference between
Yeah.
each country. Is a is a
Okay.
is a long distance, right?
Yeah.
So wait, from where have you got this necklace? From where have you got it?
I got this from the Gambia when I stayed in the Gambia for like about a month when I
Hmm?
traveled out there.
So
Remember?
as far as I know that you don't believe any religions, any religious activities also. So why have you wear this necklace? I mean, what the specialities it has?
Yeah. True intellectuals are not into any cults or any form of religion. Okay?
So why have you wear this? Definitely, it has a certain reason. So what's the reason?
Because of research. Research says if you find out the origins of anything, you'll have the truth, right? Common sense.
It doesn't make sense
Yeah, it makes sense.
sometimes.
Like, for example, if you start looking at the history of the origins of Christianity and all religion, you'll notice that it's man made. You'll notice that it was created from and stems from paganism, older
Hmm.
gods, okay, Judaism, Hinduism.
Hmm.
Okay. This is a fact. And even though that the Mahabharata gives the truth, it's like, to me, the older the book is, the more truth it is, right? And it predates Christianity and the Nation of Islam. Okay. So when you go back further, the further you go, the further you research, you'll find out that there are influencers, okay, who create these books, okay. And religion is a great evil for a greater good. Long story short, like it's like always some man who created something and he dies. He's not here now, nor Allah nor Jesus. They are dead. Okay.
Okay, but okay, I would like to know something that have you got any power from this necklace when you wear these items?
No, it's just some people believe in the stones. This is a tiger's eye. See, tiger's eye,
Okay.
and
Uh,
so
is it storms, right?
well, it's supposed to protect you from. It's supposed to give you psychic abilities. The amethyst is supposed to protect you from psychic abilities. I used to study stones. I used to study that stuff, but then I realized, wait a minute, it's
Yeah,
pseudo,
but
it's
in our
pseudoscience.
country, in our country
Pseudoscience.
there
Just
are
like religion is like a
there
pseudo
yeah.
belief system. Okay, go ahead.
But in our country there are different types of stones. I mean, astrologer maybe they suggest the people to wear this type of things to stay away from negative effect or of the different types of any, things.
Yeah, they're pretty. To me, I hold them because they're pretty, but they have no special effects. They do not help you. Science has not proven that these stones work.
That means you blindly believe in science, right?
Well, it's not blindly because it's evidence. Okay, you know how you like you. Hey, let me give you a little example. You see a light bulb, right? And
Hmm.
I never seen an atom or a proton. You know what I'm going to say about that? What do you think I'm going to say? I've never seen under a microscope, right, a
Hmm.
proton or a neutron, but I've seen documented papers about it, right? So what I'm going to say about it is that I'm hypothetically going to take an educated guess and say it may be real, right? Because I haven't seen it. That's called
Okay.
empirical evidence. You need hardcore anecdotal facts for yourself. For you personally, you have to say, I've never seen the sun. Because the
Hmm.
sun could be a big old a flashlight in the sky, but you was never up there. You never traveled to the space. You
Mm,
saw imagery. You saw videos. You don't. They say we never went to the moon. They say that now. If people are saying this Earth is flat, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if the Earth is flat. I haven't traveled
mm.
that far, right?
Yeah,
So,
it makes sense sometimes.
have you seen the movie called The Matrix?
No, I didn't watch this movie.
Ah, that movie will blow your mind. It says we are living in a simulation. Okay, we are living in a computer
So do you
simulated
do
world.
you do you think that I guess do you believe or think that ghost exist in the world? I mean, is there any ghost?
Well, how about this? I'm an agnostic. You know what agnostic means?
No, I don't have an idea about it.
I am a skeptic. I don't know. Okay, see, I'm saying I
Mhm,
don't know if there's a God, a devil, or anything that I have not researched. You cannot believe in things that you hear and see. You have to do
okay.
research. You
Mhm.
understand? Well, you know what an
Yeah, right
atheist
now
is?
understood.
Do you know
Mhm.
what atheist is? An atheist
Yeah.
only believes in the research. They don't believe in nothing.
Hmm.
You either believe, you're either a skeptic, or you just believe, right?
Hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
the people who just believe without evidence and no proof are called theists. They're
Hmm.
called theists. And theists are people who are religious and they believe in cults. Okay? That is
Yeah,
that
I got your point.
you are like sheep. You are sheeple.
Hmm.
You believe
Hmm.
because someone else told you about a book. But there are older books, but you don't know this. You don't know if there's older books because you just believe in the wherever you're born and raised at is what your
Hmm.
belief system will be. But if you
So
was born
okay,
in Pedibus,
so
okay, go ahead.
okay, so okay, so if you don't believe that's any books or any theory, that's I mean, just think about how it happens, how I mean, every morning the sun rays and
Yeah, it's
everything is
still a hypothetical though. It's still a hypothetical. It's called an educated guess. You know what a hypothetical is?
yeah,
It's an
I know.
educated, like for example, if you know when you were talking, right? We're talking, right? I'm thinking about
Mm-hmm,
semantics here. You don't know if
mm-hmm,
I'm a computer simulated imagery.
mm-hmm,
You don't know if I'm a real person until you meet me, right?
mm-hmm.
I could be a computer simulation talking to you right now. You could be a computer simulation. I don't know this. I've never
But
met you. Okay.
okay, but the point is that how the process is going. We grew up, or everything's even that there are different types of animals, and some definitely there is someone who lead us, who help us to stay longer, or who gives us the lives also, right? So who definitely there is someone who is the behind us, or it can be our creator, it can be God also. I mean, there is some things which is totally controversial. You can figure out it, or you can find it by doing research also. So I think that definitely there is someone, it's the God who created us. we
There's a
we
difference
we
between the word think and knowing. See? There's a difference between the word thinking and see, when you think, you're feeling. Like, hey, let me ask you a question here. Did you know what I found and discovered? In the deepest part of the ocean, there is an octopus that actually glows in the dark, in complete darkness with no sun. And it's a rainbow octopus. When I saw this, I was like, my mind was blown. This is on the National Geographic Channel, Science
Mhm,
Channel. And but then you have people saying the spaghetti monster don't exist. It literally looks like a spaghetti monster. I was
mhm,
shocked. I was so shocked. You know what happens when they bring them to the surface? If they bring this
mhm,
creature to the surface, their body explodes. Yes. I don't know what the name of this octopus is called. It had a rainbow. It's a rainbow. It had rainbows in its integrate in his body. You can see his body was transparent. You can see through in every nook and cranny of the nerve system, and you can see it like it was like somebody just splashed something in there. It was so amazing to me. It blew my mind. And then
Mhm.
I keep saying to people, how do you say that pink unicorns cannot exist? When I saw that for my first-hand experience with my eyes. But your eyes can be deceiving, man. Facts. What did they usually say? The idiom is facts are stranger. Fiction is stranger than facts. Yeah. What did they say? What's the saying they usually say?
Actually,
Fiction is
it's
stranger than
some.
facts.
Yeah,
Yeah. And when I
yeah, it
saw
sounds my
that,
mind.
my mind
Yeah.
started opening up. Like, yo, I've never
Mhm.
seen that. Kind of scared me. That took me down the rabbit hole, man. Okay.
Mhm.
So now, for
So
now on, I'm going to say I don't know. Okay, I'm going to say I don't know
that
for
means
sure.
you don't believe the things which is not scientifically proven, right?
Well, even if when people talk about science, there's two
Okay.
types of sciences. Two.
Mm.
There's the one you read in the book, and then there's the one you do yourself. And if you did not do the research, like I don't know, I seen a proton and a neutron on a piece of paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a room full of scientists, there will always be a scientific bias, about 4% marginal error. That means if you take the brightest minds in the world, this is a fact here, and you take them and they study one thing, somebody, one of those 10 scientists will say they see something different. Why is that? Because we are all human. We have a limited capabilities and our abilities to see something in a different perspective. So this is what I'm saying to you. I don't know. I don't know what an atom or a proton or a neutron is. I saw it in a book, but I haven't
That
researched.
that's why you don't believe it, right?
Yeah, you can't believe because if you did the research, you'll see something different. You may see with your own eyes, you may see something different. And then
So,
you be
but I would like to know that we, how we breathe, how will, how is it happens in the world if there is no one, if there is nobody? Definitely, there are certain things which
yeah, but
help
you're talking
us.
about hypotheticals. You don't know what we're breathing. They say it's called carbon dioxide, right? Carbon
So, okay, my
dioxide.
question: from where did we come in the world?
I understand you.
From
You're.
where?
I know you want to know too, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to
So,
say I
if it
don't know. Okay.
so is there, I think it's not possible to prove that from where did you come and how we just maintaining everything's, when that time is changing. The winter comes and summer goes. Definitely there is something that deals with the creator, that it can be dealt with the creator, because
Okay.
it is
If
not
you want
possible to.
if you want to give it a creator name, that's up to you. It's called an opinion. Me, I believe myself is God, right? So you can
Mhm.
actually gene splice and create life on your own. You can create life on your own. You can actually do this by taking genetics from other animals, which I've done some research on. So if you don't want to consider yourself the little G God, that's up to
Mhm.
you. To me, I call it an opinion. Okay, I call it
Okay.
speculative hypothesis. Okay,
Mhm.
or how hypothetical. Everyone
Mhm.
has their own perspective. You should never bash someone for their own perspective.
Definitely, but it is sometimes but I think it's quite exceptional in your country that many people that don't believe in God. There is something is exists. Definitely, we call it Illuminati, maybe. Do you have any idea about Illuminati?
I heard about Elohim. Yeah, I heard about Elohim, but he has many names. Yahweh. Okay, this is many names. There's many names for a quote unquote fictitious God that you never saw before. Okay, but people believe in the devil too, and they have another name for devil called the jinn. Okay, and so
Yeah, Jane.
yeah, the jinn. They take it out of the bottle, some kind of dark spirit. But you if you haven't seen those things, everything is speculative. You don't know. Okay. And if you say you know, you are the one who has to come up with the evidence. Okay? Because I can prove to you that prayer don't work. That's easy. I can prove to you that prayer don't work. I can prove to you that these stones don't work either. I can prove to you that. That's easy. But when it comes down to anything that's obvious, it depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to someone who needs a certain type of evidence, okay, versus someone who wants to think hypothetical. Okay.
Okay. So, okay, let's move on another point. So, do you have any special plan for today?
Well, I'm going to get a little bit more rest, and then I'm going to spend time with my daughters. My daughter's been up. I think they've been up over 6 hours a day. They stay up. They stay up for a long time.
How long your sleeping durations? I mean, how many hours do you sleep per night?
Well, if the heat is on, I would sleep only for 2 hours. I cannot sleep in the heat.
How is it possible? I mean, 2 hours. How? I mean,
I
it's
have
very
no
tough to.
idea. I have no idea how my body works like that. It's just that when it's hot, I cannot stay asleep.
Don't you feel any difficulties in your brain, as you know that all the human beings should sleep at least 7 to 8 hours, but you are quite exceptional and you claim that you sleep only 2 hours. So how is it possible to concentrate? If you don't get some sleep, definitely it break our concentrations and it hampers our daily life activities. But you're quite different. How is it possible to sleeping only 2 hours?
Everybody's different. So when the scientists say you need 8 hours, no, not that's not relating to every person. It's like that,
Hmm.
just like I can't say that word. It's like stupid 19, right? They say everybody should get that stupid 19, but it's not. You can't say everybody's different the same. Everybody's different in their own way. Even twins are different.
Hmm.
When twins are born, they have different personalities and different things that they like and they don't like. So I don't really relate one thing as a broad aspect to everyone. That's you should never do that. Everybody's different.
Yeah, definitely. I think your body responds in a different way.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like when it's cold, I can sleep the whole day. I can
Is
sleep
it is it is it
20
summer or winter in your country? Is
right
it
now.
summer or winter?
It's strange right now, but it happens every once in a while. There'll be a warm winter. There's no snow.
Okay.
The snow is not
Okay.
coming. I
So
seen snow a little few days ago, but I don't know what's going on. I think there is such thing as global warming. Maybe it's true.
have you ever been to New York City?
Yeah, I was born and raised from there. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, have you ever been to Times Square?
Say that again.
Times Square. Times
Oh,
Square.
Times Square. Times Square. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How long does it? I mean, how long it's from your home? How many hours you need to get to
If
there?
I wanted to drive to New York to Times Square or Manhattan or the Big Apple or Little Chinatown, it takes 5 to 6 hours to drive straight.
Oh no,
Yeah, and
so
if
far
you
away.
catch a plane, it's only 3 hours or two
Okay,
hours. Yeah, so the plane is
okay, so
faster.
mhm, okay. So have you ever been to Florida?
No, I never have been in Florida, but I don't think I want to go there. Even though as warm as it is, crime is high there. I cannot go
Los
and
Angeles? What
yeah,
about Los Angeles?
you don't want to go to those high crime areas. The only purpose to go to Los Angeles is to gamble. There's a high crime area over there. And I'm like, yo, man, I can't. Yeah, I wanted to see, I'm like, no, you can't go there. It's high crime. There's high crime in New York City. New York is like full of corrupted individuals, man. You can't go in the Bronx and Brooklyn at night. You'll get killed.
I mean, I mean, Los Angeles is a high crime city, right?
Yeah, it's one of those areas, like near Chicago, okay, California.
Is it very risky?
It seems like the warmer the place is, and the more people there is, the more crime.
But as far as I know, the people are very interested to visit Los Angeles for entertainment.
Yeah, mainly for gambling first, and then for prostitution, and trying to do some crime. Okay, because I'm not going in the
So
back
what's the
alleyway.
what's the safest city in New York?
Huh?
I mean the safest states in New York. I
I,
mean
I don't I don't know
USA.
because I know Brooklyn used to be bad, but now it changed. The last
So
time I was out there
what's about your city? Is it safe or dangerous?
Brooklyn, New York, is where I came from and originated from. There will always be shootings after about 8 o'clock at night, 8 p.m. You cannot go outside. And now it's different now. There's no longer I hear shootings because Rudy Giuliani, okay, which was the mayor of New York, must have handled that pretty good, okay. And when you have high crime, it's usually because of single mother syndrome, okay, and no fathers in the house, and the system tearing apart the nuclear family. The courts are like you're part of a corporation, all right. And if you do not like education, you'll be forced into poverty or even crime. And if you
Okay.
don't have good parenting, if you have the good parents, you're screwed. You're done.
Okay. It sounds risky. So okay, as I address you all the time as a teachers, and that's all the time being. It's almost 11 p.m., so it's high time to have my meal and uh, sleep.
Nice chatting
So
with you. Your
definitely,
English is good. It's great.
oh, thank you so thank you so much for. I think you helped me a lot. Even you have been helping me for a long time, and yeah, I have a plan to go USA very soon for my study purpose. That's why I'm going to sit for IELTS exam. Hmm.
Yeah, where I live at is nice. There's no crime, high crime. You have to pick. You have to do research before you go into a city. That's all. Just do your
Actually,
research.
you are there, right? You live in USA, so definitely you can give me some informations about the risks and the conditions, everything, right?
Sure.
So okay, even I invite you to our country to visit our country, or I already told you that just you come and I'll manage everything, right?
Okay, I would rather
So
travel to your country. I'd rather travel to any country instead of traveling randomly throughout America. Your chances of death goes up if you come into America. You know, I know I'll feel safer to go to Afghanistan, okay, or Pakistan. I'll be more
mhm.
safer there for some reason. I
No, no,
don't
no.
know.
Bangladesh is very safest country.
Huh?
Bangladesh is very safest country.
Okay.
You'll get the high protections from the government as you are citizens of USA.
Okay.
I think you have got my point. So definitely we'll talk this topic later. That's all for time being. Hope have a great day.
You too, and get some rest.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.